Hello.
There you are.
There we
Hi.
are. Hi.
How are
How are
you?
you? Doing good. How are you?
Awesome. I'm doing good as well.
Good.
All right. So, do you have any specific goals for acting?
Um, I do kind of want to get more confident for sure.
Okay.
Um, let's see. Potentially get in more productions. Um, it's more just a confidence thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's so fair. Confidence is such a huge piece of like any performance. If you're
Hmm.
not confident in yourself, you can't give it your all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And singing and dancing and acting. But especially singing and acting, I think.
Hmm.
It's definitely like a confidence thing. And it's all
Yes.
about like your body. So if you're tense and nervous, you're not going to be able to give your
Hmm.
body what it needs to
Yeah.
act, right? Awesome. Okay. So we can definitely work on that. I think confidence is one of the main things that I work on in singing and acting
Hmm.
lessons for sure, with students. So that's awesome. That's awesome.
Okay.
Um, you said you've been in productions. What productions were they?
So right now I was the lead in my high school. Actually, it was last year. We did Alice in Wonderland.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was the lead in that.
So
And
you were
then
Alice.
I was, yes.
Nice.
Yep. Um, as long as for choir, I've been in concerts, um, performances. I've been in front of people, but for drama, it's just the Alice one. For this year, we're doing another production, and then we're doing a Christmas performance. We're doing Charlie Brown's Christmas. That's going to be our production for
That'll be
Christmas.
fun.
Yeah.
So, you're gonna audition for that one?
Hmm.
Some, okay. Do you know who you're
Yeah.
like going for?
Kind of want to go for Lucy.
Lucy? Okay. Is that
Yeah.
one the musical or just a straight play?
I don't know if it's the musical.
Okay.
They didn't give us a lot of detail on it, but we know it's that play, but we don't know if it's going based off of the musical or it's the straight movie.
Okay. Gotcha. That sounds fun
Yeah.
either way. And Lucy's a great one.
Hmm. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So let's do a couple of exercises. So I want to start with just like a short vocal warm up to get your voice moving. And this is going to be kind
Okay.
of an icebreaker. It's going to feel a little
Okay.
silly. I don't know if you've ever done this before. We do
Okay.
this in musical theater a lot because I think it's theater and music, honestly. But
Hmm.
it's called sirens. Have you ever done sirens?
I have not, no.
Okay. They're kind of loud and they're definitely silly. But it's basically you're going
Okay.
to go, woo, and you're just going to move through your voice.
Okay.
Can we try that? Woo.
Okay.
You
I'm
want me to
like
like not
so.
look?
Woo!
Great job. Now see if you can start in the middle of your voice because that was perfect. But now we're gonna do middle of your voice, move down and then up. So it'll be
Okay. Woo!
good job. Yeah, awesome. How did that feel? Did that feel okay?
That's okay.
Feels okay? Okay, awesome. I know it's like it feels really silly, but
It
I
does.
promise it helps. And then have you done like tongue twisters?
Maybe, yeah, once or twice.
Are there any that you know?
I know majority of them. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if
Um,
there's other ones that y'all do.
a lot of the time, the one that I hear most commonly is red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Yeah. Let's do 5 times. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Okay. Red leather, yellow
It's hard.
leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red, yellow, leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. There we go.
There you go. Yeah, you got it.
Red
All right.
leather, yellow. There we go.
All right. And then I know we're both sitting down, and I think that's fine for this. But let's just kind of shake it out a little bit and get all those out before we start acting. All right. You feeling kind of like ready to start?
Yeah, we can.
Awesome. Okay. So the first exercise that I want to do, we are going to say the line, I can't believe it. And we are going to say it with different emotion each time.
Okay.
So can you just say it straight? I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
Awesome. Now let's say it. Can you try it excited?
I can't believe it.
Great job. Could you try it angry?
I can't believe it.
Awesome. Sad.
I can't believe it.
Good job. And scared.
I can't believe it.
Good job. Good job. Yeah. So how do you feel about like what you did?
Good.
Good. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, what did you feel in your body and your voice as you changed between from one to the other?
That they mostly relate to each other. It's kind
Mhm.
of like, how do I put this? When you say a line and you want it a certain way, it relates in a
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. So we're keeping that same energy throughout all of them,
Yeah.
right? And
Hmm.
then
But just
we're
in a different tone.
yes, we're changing like tone, inflection,
Hmm.
exactly. Our facial expressions,
Yeah.
all that. Awesome. Yeah. Um, which one do you think you liked best for the line? Like, which one do you think I like the way that that sounded?
Let's see. Either the excited one or the angry, excited or angry. I felt those
Yeah.
had the most emotion.
Yeah, those were really
Mhm.
good. Awesome. And then which one would you want to work on the most? The sad or the scared?
Sad.
Sad. All right.
Yeah.
So let's just take that one.
Okay.
Can you do it again, sad?
I can't believe it.
Awesome. All right. So for sad, what do you feel was the part that made it sad?
The expression, the facial
The
expression.
expression.
Hmm.
Yeah. So the way you look down, I think that's really good. Could we try it in, I think just hearing it if I couldn't see you, because it's so high, it can be hard to tell if it's sad, right?
Hmm.
Because you're doing it in a higher tone. Could we try it in a lower tone? I can't
Yeah.
believe it.
How low?
Um,
Low.
about your regular speaking voice, maybe even a tad lower.
Okay.
Could we
I
try it
can't
like so the
believe.
same like looking down, but
Okay.
in lower? Can you try that?
Hmm. I can't believe it.
Awesome. Could we try I can't believe it?
I can't believe it.
Yes, I like that. Do you like that?
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
better.
it does. It does. I think like hearing, I could have told you were sad just by hearing it, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Awesome job. All right. And then one other thing. This one's kind of like a longer exercise. So I was going to send you like a little scene, and I thought we could kind of read through it.
Yeah, I'm on the messengers. I can see. I can still see you too.
Perfect. I will send you the link, and that should take you right to it, hopefully. Yes.
Yep, we're on. I see it.
Okay, perfect. So take a second to read over the scene. I
Okay.
want you to read John because I think that one just has a little bit more going on.
Okay.
So take a second to read over it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So you kind of understand
Hmm.
what it is. So
Yeah.
what is John doing here?
He's on he's on the freeway
Mhm.
and he got pulled over
Yep.
and I feel like he's trying to get himself out of being in trouble.
Yes, exactly. Great job.
Okay.
So he's kind of like, I know this person in a high place, so you shouldn't give
Yeah.
me a ticket. And it seems like he thinks that the officer's being a little stingy. Maybe he's only going like
Hmm.
3 or 4 over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to go ahead and read through this scene?
We can, yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right. So you have the first line, so you can go ahead and start it off.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. License and registration, please. Have you been drinking, sir?
No. I mean, not like drinking. I had wine with dinner, out at dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, David, Dave Shattuck. Do you know him? You, the name, at least?
No, sir.
I work for him in the mayor's office. It's actually Dave's office. He's the mayor.
Good for Dave.
He's actually my father in law, soon to be my father, outlaw. We like to joke, and he's a good guy, understanding. I think you'd like each other. I was having dinner with him tonight at Weston's, and he told me to let him know I got home safe to his daughter. So he's going to, call me up and ask me how my drive home was. I'm going to have to tell him all about it.
Are you going to ask me? You going to say it directly? Because if you want me to let you off tonight, I want to hear you say it.
I,
That's what I thought. Slow down, okay?
this is a speed trap. You're sitting in. You shouldn't even be here.
Maybe you can take it up with the mayor's office. Good night, sir. So you have the first line, so you can go ahead and start it off. Good evening, sir. License and registration, please. Have you been drinking, sir? Mm-hmm. No, sir. Good for Dave. Are you going to ask me? You going to say it directly? Because if you want me to let you off tonight, I want to hear you say it. That's what I thought. Slow down, okay? Maybe you can take it up with the mayor's office. Good night, sir. Awesome. So, how'd you feel about that scene?
I felt okay.
Felt okay?
Hmm.
Yeah, I know it's always hard the first time reading through a scene, right?
Yeah. It
So the
was
first
hard.
time we do it out loud. So if we had more
Mm-hmm.
time, I would have asked you to read it out loud without inflections first.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we call that a cold read. Have you
Mm-hmm.
heard that term before? When you first get
Yeah.
a script, we're going to
Mm-hmm.
say it out loud without inflection so we can make sure we read all the parts. Then we're
Mm-hmm.
going to do it again with inflection, and then we're going to practice each part to make sure we have it how we want it, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So, we only have a little bit time left, but was there
Okay.
any like specific spot that you were like, I really liked this or didn't like this? Like anything that stuck out to you,
Um,
the way that you did it?
let's see. I like the big paragraph part where John talked about his daughter and everything.
Yes.
I felt like
Yes.
that was, especially him with like my father outlaw, the
Yes. I think
quotation
that's cute.
point like that.
I think that's the main
So,
chunk that gives us his character, right?
yeah.
Yeah. That's why I chose this scene actually, because I was like,
Hmm.
oh, let me find something really short, but
Yeah.
with some character to it. So I think that's good. If we were to like do some consistent meetings, um,
Hmm.
we would go ahead and probably do this again and work through it. I could also help you find some monologues because
Yeah.
usually for acting they want monologues, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to have your back pocket monologue ready to go.
Hmm.
Um, and we could focus on acting as much as you wanted, or if you wanted to get into some musical theater too, we could do that as well.
That would be
Um,
fun.
yeah, yeah.
It would be, yeah.
Because I'm also a voice teacher, right?
Hmm.
So, and I'm totally fine with like bleeding in different things as much as you want
Okay.
and following just whatever goals you have.